Welcome to today's video. If you see the video, you are on the frequency to receive the message. There's something here for you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Today, we will travel. It is the day of the full moon, but it doesn't matter when you hear the message. It is a timeless message. It will be appearing for you at exactly the right time for you. Signs that you might have seen or will see are frogs, and then specifically, some of you might have heard, or it might have appeared in your field of consciousness, the story of the frog prince. Then also there's something about birthday parties, but specifically children's birthday party. You might think of yours, have been to one, have been invited, have seen it. In some way, this is a sign for you, for some of you also, to help you focus and know that this is the messages for you. Then there was also dragons. And lastly, mermaids. Be it a picture, a vision, a dream, a thought, you know. I have been aware of that energy surrounding the ocean, sirens, mermaids. And last night, when I meditated under the full moon, well, the almost full moon, I had this vision that I felt very much one with you. And the vision was, you were standing, first I saw it from a distance and then I became one with it. You were standing on the small rowboat, looking at the full moon hanging over the water. There was a silver streak of light on the water. And you were standing there. Everything was very, very calm. The ocean was so calm. And I realized also what I felt in myself, the stillness of the trust when you let the feminine energy flow. Because the whole vision was, I felt the feminine energy because it's the water and it's the moon. And with that, I also was aware of the depth of the ocean with all the treasures and all the things that we can discover still. But even though this little boat was so small, it was supported by the ocean. There was no fear. It was so calm. And I felt that if you would have jumped from the boat into the water, you would just float down and see all these beautiful things. I've heard the word Atlantis also a few times in the past few days. So I feel there is a movement, there's definitely a rise of the feminine energy in the last few days collectively. But it is it's almost a motherly energy that's coming through, telling you to trust, not to be afraid, that you are held, that you are protected, that you can safely explore. But this was such a quiet moment. It was almost as if you were the center of everything. And when you became still, it is then that you realized the depth of being that was below the ocean and the presence of this feminine energy that was protecting you. the light of the moon was so bright that you couldn't even see the stars. It was really overwhelming, but all-encompassing, beautiful. I will tap in and see who comes through with messages specifically for you, where you will be led. You might see something different than I would see, as it's also your own subconscious that will bring to you things that is more recognizable to you. Your spirit team also knows what you will mostly connect with, so that's why as I talk, as we meet some entities or deities, you might see different things than I see and describe to you. Just where you are, you can relax, take a few deep breaths. Notice your breath and how it fills every part of your body, every cell. Don't force anything. There is a deer. It's a female. She hasn't got the horns. To my right. There's also some bunnies. I hear fairy tale. It was the same energy that I picked up the last few days. I hear to look at things that you're going to see now, that you're going to feel now, like a child, without attaching any concepts to it, without labels. There's a bright round, I suppose, a portal that's starting to form, and a short distance away. It's like a white opening, bright light. I'm standing in front of it now. It's just white, pure white light. I hear that you are worthy to enter. You must remember that. Also remember you are a sovereign being. As we move forward, you can also proclaim that. Set your intention that you will travel as a sovereign being, and we will respect all the energies. Hecate, yeah. I feel she's just going to be like a companion. She's going to take us somewhere. There's an owl. There's still the deer on my right hand side. Hecate is on the left, and there's an owl flying low in front of us. We are now on the other side of the portal. Hecate was on the other side also. I can see in the distance snow-capped mountains. It's a valley, and then there are mountains in the distance, not too far away. There's a stream to the left. We're just walking like a traveling party. Hecate says on your journey, she is walking beside you. Now, for this part of the journey, don't forget that. Oh, here we're going to get some answers to our questions, like Dorothy on her way to the Wizard of Oz. I hear that there are some of you have questions for your family members, not necessarily your parents, and that you shied away till now from asking it. And Hecate is saying you should just ask. And just by asking, even if you do not get the answers, you will be released from that question. This does not mean you should live in the past or live from the past. You will know exactly, those of you who this is for. We've stopped and there's a little boy sitting at the side of the road. He's sitting flat on the ground. He's playing, he has 3 marbles. Let's just look and see. I know he wants to show us something. I hear the words, it's from the Bible, a little child will lead you. He is pointing to the right. So let's move to the right. Here is the dragon. It's a red dragon. I was feeling the presence of dragons all the time. So there's the red dragon. We're going to move upwards. It is changing. It is as if the sky is now more a purple blue, like it is almost dark. And the red dragon is flying upwards. You can ride the dragon if you want to. Don't just ride the dragon if you're not ready. You need to get on the red dragon if you want to travel this part of the road, because we're going to move up very high. It's a very high frequency. We move up very, very far through. It is almost like clouds, but it's not clouds. It feels quite stormy. We are being, it's like you are being thrown from one side to another in the wind. You like it's really stormy. It's high energy, it's turbulence, it's not stable. Now here we're going to go through this part. I'm now reminded that I saw like leathery wings, almost like that of a bat. That was also one of the signs. I was not sure what energy that was, but that came up also in the last 2 days. And I'm now seeing that entity or flying. Also, we're entering the realm where these, I don't want to say creatures, but I don't know how to describe them otherwise. They are like dragons, but their wings are very leathery, and they're more like almost a mix between bats and dragons. They're more like birds than like dragons, yes. Birds with leathery wings. A lot like the dinosaurs. Oh, we are here to hear about 3-eye Atlas. I hear many of you have questions about 3-eye Atlas, the comet. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing from this comet that will harm you. It will come and go. You can meditate thinking of the comet, and you might receive some wisdom, as there are particles that are part of this comet that have traveled very far. It is also there so that the humans can search themselves in how they react to this. That will tell you something about where you are in the discovery of self and of your relation to Source. Don't listen to everyone. Don't just listen to everyone and to what they are saying. Don't listen to nonsense. These flying dinosaur-like creatures, some of them just now came to land. It's not really, as you can see, like a solid surface, but they are landing. And you are here in spirit, so if you have questions, you can ask that, and you will receive the answers, either through synchronicities or through dreams. I hear that there are many, many things that you have not seen with your human eyes. There are many things that you have yet not imagined even. You have not allowed yourself to imagine what is real. They say you should take off this garment, and that is metaphorically the garment that you're wearing, that you feel you should wear to be accepted by others. If you chase acceptance from others, you will always be a slave to that. They say you can take their guidance or not. You are a free human being. You can decide. What you will decide will be true. They are encouraging you to create the artwork that is you, that you want to create. Who are you? Decide. Decide and you will see it. It does not have to take long. Decide you are healthy. Decide you have abundance of love. Decide you have abundance of material things. More than enough to help others, because you have more than enough. Decide that and be that. The possibilities are infinite. They're saying the vision I had of you standing in the boat is one of infinite possibility. The moment of stillness, the moment where anything can happen, but it is not happening from the outside. It is happening because of what you decide. Use your imagination to create. Let joy and love be your compass. Let the feeling when you are aligned be so familiar to you that you won't step out of alignment because it will feel so weird. Align now with your higher self who brought you here and who is here. You are in every dimension. You are here. Your ability to stay on a high frequency will become stronger and stronger. Persist. Do not give up. Do not be dragged down through comparison, through envy, through the ego. Those are all things from the ego. Don't be pulled down. You are a light being. You have nothing to prove. You are already doing what you came to do. By allowing yourself to be fully aligned with your spirit, with your higher self, with the current of source energy that directs you. I keep on hearing, stay aligned. Everything you asked for is very near. Some of you have received some of the biggest manifestations in the last week. Give thanks. Show your gratitude always. Now that we have received this wisdom, this guidance, we can return. We can move back to the valley, the green valley, the place of abundance. As we return, breathe in the blue, purple, and there's a dark energy, not a negative one, almost a grounding energy. It's something, it's an energy as we have felt when we were with the dinosaur looking creatures. It's almost an energy of mystery, that will show itself. It's all positive, only good vibrations, good frequencies manifested as was intended. Now from here you can return. I'm just thanking Hecate, thanking the deer and the other animals, the rabbits, the bunnies. We're passing the young boy again. Just sending him love. The child leader. And you can come back. Feel the love. Feel the light. Feel the connection and feel the nurturing energy that surrounded us in the valley. If you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for traveling with, for co-creating the space and the experience. Once again, no matter when you watch this, everything happens at once. There were, in the beginning, I got a very strong feeling of this fairy tale setting, and when we returned, I just heard it's all abundance. The river that was flowing, the green grass, the mountains, purple with the snow caps, and even all the animals that were there. It was just abundance and peace and love. That is also, if you experience that and allow that, because that is what often is a problem, to know how to accept that and that we are part of that. If you allow that, then you are lifted, like with the red dragon, towards these very ancient energies, or it's like through gates of knowledge, where you will receive what you otherwise could not receive, because it is sometimes difficult to break through the human mind. But if you traveled with, and if you listened, you will realize that that is exactly what happened. It is if your spirit are so free that you can then receive what you otherwise cannot. So let me know how this resonated. I'm sending you my infinite love, and I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.